Once upon a time, there was a family, and from the outside, this family looked really great. There was a mom and a dad, two pretty little girls. They had nice jobs and even owned a cabin on Barren River Lake. But there was a problem with that family. Life had kind of become about the weekends at the lake. We'd work hard Monday through Friday so that we could hit the road and go to the cabin. But one day when we were traveling from Louisville to the cabin, we were in a very serious car accident, and that was a wake-up call. It's just amazing that any of us survived. It made us realize that we wanted our life to have meaning.
We looked around and thought, well, we don't have many gifts and talents. We didn't play musical instruments, but we did have a place at the lake, and we were great at throwing parties at the lake. And we thought, well, is there a way we can do that to honor God? And I said, hey, I think we've got to build a camp. And you said, yep, it's about time, and turned around and walked in, and off we were. We anticipated building a camp in about 10 years, but a couple of things went right.
So many amazing people crossing our path at the right time, in the right way. Creative folks, handy men and handy women, fundraisers.
Brought their gifts and talents, their financial resources, and we ended up with a camp built in about 10 months instead of 10 years. And then we heard a message on the radio pointing us to the needs that the families that have children with special needs have, and that there are only few places that they can go to worship, to go to restaurants, vacations, that they don't have the same opportunities that we had, and we thought that must be who we're supposed to serve.
If you go to the store and your son or daughter is loud or this or that or acting in an unusual behavior, you get the stares and you hear people with their snide remarks, but it's not that way at Barren Heights. It's everybody understands you, they understand your children.
You don't know anybody's story until you have met them and talked to them, and it has given us totally a new perspective of other people.
The typical retreat involves 3 or 4 volunteer families serving 3 guest families, and the weekends are really cool. They're intimate. People connect very quickly, and people are real with each other.
Everybody had their guard down. Everybody was just enjoying being themselves, enjoying spending time with their families, and it was pleasant being able to do that and not feel sort of that out of sync with people like we sometimes do.
You can see a change from the morning until that next afternoon, and even by the next day. I think people are really kind of connecting with each other just in that short weekend.
We've made connections there with other families, and then through those people we've met other people, so I'd have to say that just the connections will always be there for us. You're not in this battle alone.
It's a nice blend of rest and recreation, relaxation, relationship building. And families get to know each other very quickly and have a blast together.
I think also the campfire is always really fun.
Yes.
We sang songs, and Ben loves music, and he actually requested to sing a song too, which was big because typically he doesn't interact with a lot of people. We had a family that he danced with his daughter, and apparently it was quite moving. I didn't get to see it because we had to go to bed, but you did.
Our oldest son, he obsesses and fixates on things, and one of the things that he was in high obsession during the last year when we were at the camp was fixation with mayonnaise. He loves mayonnaise. He was always talking about mayonnaise and mayonnaise packets. And as soon as he got into the food hall, that was one of the questions he was asking people: do they have mayonnaise? Do they have mayonnaise packets? Everybody was they were just sure we got it, and they took to that. One of the gentlemen that was helping the camp, he suggested making a bacon and mayonnaise sandwich with his biscuit in the morning, and just kind of funny that one of those little things that maybe people wouldn't think made a big deal, but that was a great memory for him.
We also enjoyed the end of the retreat where we could all worship. That was awesome to be in the barn with all the families and the kids, and it just was such a nice feeling to be there.
Yeah, and I think that barn worship experience, there's something neat about watching both of the boys. They came up with their own quote to leave on the wall and to leave a permanent mark on the facility.
So 1, 2, look at this card.
Hey, where'd you get another one from?
Everybody on the wagon is going to go on a ride.
Kid, but he had older brothers, and his older brothers were fighting a war.
I got the sword! I got the sword!
It's easy to love these families. It is. I mean, you can be apprehensive and it can be scary before you do it, but when you get there, they accept. They just are so ready to be loved on, and so it's easy.
It's our responsibility to rely on each other, and God gives us each other to get through these things.
Things aren't always perfect, or that going places isn't always easy, but it's a place that you can go and just really be relaxed and be yourself and have fun and play. We've enjoyed it a lot.
And we welcome you to be a part of it.
We hope that you will be a part of it. We beg you to be a part. We pray for you to be a part of it.
Good job, guys.